Oh, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? My God! Oh no!
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Monocuba, why are you alive? Been a while, you freaking bastards. So, I am almost convinced that they're not actually dead and that we blew up Kyoko. I'm hoping we didn't blow up Kyoko. We might have. But we'll find out. I like carrots. I don't like cooked carrots for some reason. I just like raw carrots. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look! Next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook the up the antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we want to watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Honestly, I hate cooked vegetables, mostly due to the texture, but I always go for a raw carrot over any cooked vegetable. It is honestly the best. You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be a quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? I don't quite get the reference. What was he talking about? What is this? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? You can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
Huh?
What century are you from? I have both earbuds on, and that messes with the way how I talk. Oh my gosh. The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. Quantum Leap was a 90s American show, I think. Oh. You're right. Alright, look at the monitors. Is that a world map? There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this... Huh? Look at him! The face! That face makes me so... no, go away! It's like a feast for the eyes! Look at Masters go! What? Oh my gosh! No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Can I not mention the consoles over there? Please. I was never really a TV or movie person. Probably haven't watched any in like 5 years. So, you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. Well, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. I know that reference, though. The Saturday morning kid. I don't know if he was referenced... I'm very confused, but I know what he's referencing Saturday morning. It's like when the best cartoons were coming out. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I had cable when I was growing up as a kid. And it was like the only source outlet of watching anything. So I would turn it on, and sometimes I couldn't sleep, so I would have it on in the middle of the night and be on Cartoon Network, and I got exposed to Robot Chicken pretty early. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Okay, what's with the Monokuma room? The store's kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us? Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it, but worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know? Huh?
Oh! Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Yay! We get to watch Rocky and Bullwinkle and the Flintstones. Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they can get away with it? Static. It's just us. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. Hey, you're weird. Weird in every possible way. Every way possible. And just weird. Super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hiro went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? My God! Oh no!
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Huh?
Huh? What?
Huh?
What?
Monokuma, why are you alive? Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah. That's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this healing game. You can't be serious. You have to keep going? No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well, now.
Oh, I'm pooped. From all that laughing, I guess I'll just get to the point now. Point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here. Is it being broadcast to the entire world? Are people watching us? Breaking Bad, well, oh, okay. Oh, didn't they use a real house for that? And the homeowners are being harassed by Breaking Bad fans?
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in the blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying this signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. We're on a TV show. This is a disturbing, awful TV show.
Chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It's the Truman Show situation. You're like, okay. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. Oh, what? Broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible! That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course. I heard it kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of the despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best is despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If that was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What? What if they already did? Huh?
yes,
But
indeed.
then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yeah? So how could things have come this far? Well, it's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of... Body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
Ah! The mastermind wasn't killed. I knew it!
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Sorry. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean... Okay, Tigger.
It's the Monokuma file.
That laugh reminded me of freaking T.I. double gut I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart pounding
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in it for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I need Monokuma ideas. What do you mean by Monokuma ideas? I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally, we could get out of here. Plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. I think Joe died. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Who do you think? Wait, what? You refuse to believe it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Oh, are you saying that the dead body is Joe? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you did. Myself. Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
Huh? But you just said...
Stop
I
talking.
don't have time to explain now. There's a... veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. I think Bayaka died. Oh, frick! Ah! I clicked! So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. So... we're at a Truman Show issue, currently. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to an explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these are at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? No, it can't be because... wait, but she wears gloves. Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Monokuma File 5 has been added to the Truth Book section of your handbook. Yay! The fifth murder! Technically sixth murder. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Go to the chicken coop! Dr. Cluckingsworth. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Wait, one chicken's missing. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? Where's the other chicken?
Yo!
Hang on, looking at that body. Leon came back from the dead! And then he got killed again. What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? Why is there a chicken missing? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Just from its size, it's true. Huh? Ah! Wait, why are you screaming about Dr. Clockingsworth? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night. There was definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. What?
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I think I know why you were here last night. Those effects are still very strong. Maybe it was the Green Man finally got caught. Maybe it's from Scout from Team Fortress 2. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Missing chicken! We need to find Dr. Clockingsworth. That is more important than his dead body. Are you in the tool shed? Agent 47, is that you? Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? No, there wasn't. Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. On one side, the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth bullets. I need to involve a chicken in one of my fan murders. It's the one thing in here that concerns me. Wait, I don't know if this is already a thing with the other 2 games, and I don't want anyone to tell me if there is, but if there's a farmer person and they end up killing someone to get out to go back to their farm, it would be very ironic if they get pecked to death by chickens. I honestly want a death of someone getting pecked apart by chickens. That is weird. Knife. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. Make a chicken, Monokuma. Chicken. My greatest fear is being pecked to death by woodpeckers. Oh, so were you terrified of Woody Woodpecker? This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person is in the mask that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. Chicken Kuma sounds good, but I might think of something else. Farmer Monokuma. I'm trying to think of a farmer name, but I can't think of one. So, maybe this masked person got stabbed because... I don't know who Woody Woodpecker is. Really? Didn't he have like a film that came out too? It, like a red woodpecker with a blue body. Red head, blue body, had like a white belly. He went in a much different tone of voice than that, but that's the closest recognition that I can to his laugh. When they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then I... And if that really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh no, I'm gonna be blamed for this. What is this? These look like fragments or something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Yeah, what is that? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What is that? Where have I seen that? What? Ah! 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 Plant, do you have anything? Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Okay. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. This room must stink. I know, right? Maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's... Oh, I already read that. Because now there's like a dead, burnt body, and there was already a flower that apparently smelled pretty bad. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It can't be Kyoko then. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a wolf. It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. A tattoo on the right hand has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Look at the victim themselves. Upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Yeah, from when I splashed it. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? The exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Look at the shoes. Wait, can I move at all? No. Shoes. Shoes. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? There doesn't seem to be anything new about this body. But the fact that they died, there's no chance that they died before 7 a.m. though. Because the sprinkler system goes off then. And only the top half of their body is wet, so that means that didn't happen. What is this? The panel controls the sprinklers. They're all set to turn on at 7:30 every morning. And Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Yeah, so the sprinkler system is the thing. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't get it out. Dang it. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gone it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So it should have happened after 7. Who came and got us? Was it Toko? No, it wasn't Toko. It was Hina? Yeah, Hina got us. Listen, Makoto. You remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white lab coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Kyoko said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. No! Oh my gosh, I had a realization. maybe this body is a robot and they killed the chicken. That's why the chicken's missing. They killed the chicken to make it look like the person died.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright, what do you have to say, Hina? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. When I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now? That's right. It had to have happened right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, what do you have to say? Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What? What do you want to talk about?
So in other
I'd like to
words-
hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of the time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during the night after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have an airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yay! An ultimate good luck student! I think I've checked everything I need to do in this area. I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. What is that? Why does... What is that? And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer the question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... Bayaka has
It's
it.
all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I had to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Alright, Bayaka, give me her room key. Hey, Bayaka? if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You had the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? It's not helping me. Twin lockers. Yes. Maybe if I look at it. What is this? Maybe if I got a hint to what that is, that would definitely help me. But ha, bomb. Oh! Oh, okay, now I know. Thank you. There's been a murder on each floor. I just realized that. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it would be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body has been updated in the truthful section of your handbook. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Bayaka. Alright, let's teleport, because I don't want to run back up to the 5th floor again. Okay, so the bomb went missing. And somebody planted it on... But the only person that strayed from the group was Toko. So did Toko do that? And that's why Toko was the one that... That's why Joyside Jill is the one that went to go grab the mask. Did Toko kill? You think you can go soon, Bayaka?
Let's go.
If you want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! Bayaka walked out without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Okay. Well then, here we go. Bayaka took out the key and slid in the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Looks like it. Thanks. Now I can go into Kyoko's room. And spy on her. What is that? So, this is Kyoko's room? What is this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key? The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never been to a public bathhouse. She's paying, get out! That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Bayaka doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it
possible.
is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? I know. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something... Yeah, in the dojo. The thing I looked at before, but couldn't do anything with. I'm pretty sure I saw... the dojo. Wood block key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Look at her bed. Be all creepy. Look at it. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. What did you see then? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging down to dry. I did not look inside. That's funny.
It's
I went back into the same thing. Dialogue.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. Yo, but I'm gonna jump on this bed. Wanna join me? You wanna join me jumping on Kyoko's bed while she's not here? A clue that might help us understand Kyoko?
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Yeah, she wears gloves. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has
Interesting.
certainly happened, so open it. But okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Look at the bed! Very closely! But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Muroko Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Muroko Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, that looks like it. She's hiding under the sheets. It's probably the only thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a... That's it! That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. It's squiggles. Name Kuro Ikusaba. Female, the ultimate soldier. But she said it was the ultimate despair. It's team push. Although small for her age, she has a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. Wait, then why is she registered here? Wait. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Veneer for those 3 years. Wait, isn't that like the, I might be wrong, but isn't that like the wolf child of Loki in Norse mythology? Like Loki's kid that is supposed to bring about the end of Ragnarok if the rope was ever to sever. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The hero's profile has been added to the triple section of your handbook. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. It doesn't feel real. This world is I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. Muffin. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Veneer in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Veneer Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Veneer has already...
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. What? Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you got her profile. So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on
come
me.
on
I'm
now.
not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right. There were actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in the killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I just had a realization. Wait. No, she didn't have that tattoo. Never mind. Okay, my realization is now dead. Oh! But that is the body of the 16th student. Because, the freaking wolf tattoo. But it has to be the 16th student. It
The
has
one
to
they
be...
call the ultimate despair.
Yep, Agent 47 is good at fishing people.
Watch out for her.
But Mukuro Ikusaba is actually the one dead because of the tattoo. The tattoo would match the fact that she went into a group called Finrir. It's Loki's kid that is supposed to bring about the thing of Ragnarok. She's part of the school life. I think it's Finrir. Is that how you say it? Finrir? Well, then Finrir is a wolf. So it would explain the wolf tattoo on her arm. So that has to be the freaking ultimate soldier chick. Ultimate despair chick. Can't say her name. I keep seeing it, but I can't say it. Dang it, I forgot it now. I am so bad at names. I literally just saw it and then I clicked away and then I forgot it. Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Hideous scars? Why does she have scars? Monokuma's account has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. That tattoo. Yeah, it's a wolf tattoo, and Fenrir is a freaking wolf Norse god thing. It's the son of Loki that is supposed to bring about Ragnarok, and it would make sense for a freaking mercenary group to be called something that is related to the end of the world. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said that they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there was 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro is a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us Mikuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuro is still connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. Mikuro is related to this case.
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one
possible.
who killed Kyoko. No, I am thinking Kyoko killed her. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? No, I think Kyoko killed the other person. Makaburo? Bura? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mikuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mikuro, as the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mikuro giving us information that would... Mikuro Ikusaba. I'm just gonna call them freaking... something similar. Muck. I don't think calling them a Pokemon would do any good. I can try to remember Ikusaba. I'll just call her Ikusaba. Ikusaba giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Ikusaba isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Ikusaba and come to the wrong conclusion. Macaroni. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Ikusaba isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure that there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Oh, so I'm not allowed to stay in her room and jump on her bed? I see. Oh, why are you following me around now? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like any other super traditional public bathhouse. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to the one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Yes, I do.
Very strange.
I hate it when they treat me like a baby like this. Stop it! That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay, Ace Attorney. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. What's inside? It's arrows. Wait, what's that? There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Titanium arrows have been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Don't worry, Danganronpa 2 and 3 are a little better at not assuming you're a child. Thank you, please. I hate it when games treat me like a kid. I try to avoid easy mode because of that reason. There's something wrong.
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Bayaka? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Veneer. Veneer? You mean the mercenary group that Kuro is part of? I said it! But how are you supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library! Library! Are you talking about that archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info and the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Bayaka doesn't want me to be the killer. Yay, I made friends with Bayaka! Even though I don't think I've been saying his name right this entire time. I believe there was a file related to Veneer. What? Somewhere over here. Bayaka seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Hey, what do you have to say?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Unless they live in France. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Veneer is an elite fighting unit based out on the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Veneer, the Wolf of Ragnarok. See, I was right, that was the Wolf of Ragnarok. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the main state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that they are mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. Are an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Veneer. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Veneer comes from, right? That's right. I said said Veneer is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing veneer somewhere on their body. I was right. What? They get a tattoo? Veneer? Veneer? Could that mean Mikuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook? By Brian Jacois.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
This is different.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot.
Yay.
See you later.
See ya!